And hello, everybody. Welcome to Adventure Rolls Revenants Wake. We are so glad that you are here with us. Excited to see what's going to happen today, especially with the major cliffhanger, as our party, after waking Gideon from his slumber, realizing he was being trapped there by the cult of Dendar, and that this cult, as well as others, are aware of the party's presence within the city of Marsenbur. Eventually uncovered that the cult's infiltration with Thalys runs even deeper, even infiltrating the righteous Purple Dragon Knights of Cormyr. Not taking this lying down, Randolph mustered up a group of Purple Dragon Knights to go and confront Haythem as well as the castle itself, with the party and Ophelia joined. There's this other faction that remains behind to guard the garrison, as well as any of the other prisoners and potentially even just the garrison itself. Keelik has also stayed behind to help protect the garrison, leaving Ophelia to join you all. As it is currently later in the evening, probably approaching about 10 or so, you all are currently walking up the hill on the road leading to the castle itself. Having all prepared all manner of potions and items for the potential coming conflict, you eventually do see that you are joined by, just to give a count, not including Randolph, 5 other Purple Dragon Knights, which is a formidable force to go and see if they could be able to protect Haythem. And as you approach, you find that the castle is guarded by an outer wall, as it is elevated on a hill overlooking the rest of the city. It is made of a simple gray stone. The guards continue the light armor appearance, but a bit more showy, with ribbons of sorts and banners on their armors and weapons, noting their station as royal guards. As you approach, you see that there are about 6 guards, with one that's clearly of higher rank standing in front. 2 are up on the walls, 2 are in front of the gate itself, and then there's one that is clearly the captain of sorts in front of the gate itself. He raises a hand. Halt! Randolph, what is your business here, and why have you brought forces with you? Well, Glenn, it appears that there might be some issues with cultish activity of sorts. So if you let us through, Haythem can be in danger. While this conversation's happening, what are you all doing?
Give Resvin a little nudge.
Keeping an eye out for suspicious things.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to also come off as looking official.
Okay. So I'll say, so Gideon, you said you're nudging Resvin?
Yeah, just kind of giving a little nudge and kind of doing a couple blinks.
Yeah,
Not sure
I'll
if he
do my
picks up
eyes
on
of the grave.
Okay.
Is there a lot of people around, or is it just this one guy?
True.
There's a decent amount of guards around.
Okay, then I will do it with a large group here.
Yeah, there's 4 up on the walls, 2 in front of the gate, then there's him. So I'll say, Alize, go ahead and make a perception check real quick. Then we'll cover what Resvin sees.
Nat 20 for a 26.
Okay.
Be one of those.
That bodes well, right?
We will
To
see.
kick off the...
We will see. So, Alize, as you are watching, the portcullis is currently up. So there's like an open passage leading into the courtyard, as you can see. And even with your dark vision going to about 60 feet, you swear you see some sort of movement in the courtyard where it looks to be 2 figures almost guiding another medium humanoid figure somewhere else, And then Rezavin, as you are doing Eyes of the Grave, you look, and save for Glenn, the captain, he seems to be fine. But then you see that dark aura that you saw on the two guards on every single member other than Glenn.
Okay. So I guess being a little like subtle, he would just say, "We have a lot of guards here. A lot of them. Maybe even all of them."
I'll say, to see if he's able to understand your double speak, go ahead and make this will still be a persuasion check, but with advantage.
And I guess this would be like for Kryn too, to hopefully understand as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
With
It's
this.
for both of them.
So persuasion,
Yeah.
advantage 16.
Okay, they... As you kind of say that, Kryn looks over his shoulder to you, and then kind of back at Glenn. Glenn looks, and all of you are able to see his eyes are darting around. Yes, there are. Kryn, why don't you stay out here and help assist while our friends go check on Haythem?
Inside.
Insight.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Whoa, okay, that's good.
Oh, that was
That was
easy.
great. Well, all right.
24.
We tied 24.
24!
24. Gideon
19.
and Alize.
The lowest 17.
Well,
Wow.
either way, all four of you are able to piece together that he is trying to continue the kind of double speak that Rezavin is continuing, tapping in almost as if he's trying to help also communicate with a rogue as well.
I'm
Like,
going to...
Just so I get it. Like he's trying to be like, you go in, but then we'll take care of the guys out here? Or make sure they behave, or what?
Basically, he's saying to let you guys through, along with Ophelia, but he stays out here, and the Dragon Knights take care of the
Oh,
traitors.
okay. Got it. I just wanted to make sure. Because Rosa would probably get it.
Yeah,
Rachel did not.
fair enough.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure we can find our way if that's going to be all right.
Yes, I think that will be, and I'll say at this point, go ahead and make perception checks.
24 again.
Okay.
13.
New one.
And Alize.
24.
Dang, guys. So, Gideon, unfortunately, you're the only one that's not able to really notice this. But as you're kind of maybe just looking ahead to the courtyard itself. But everyone else, you're able to look, and one of the guards on the wall is starting to aim their crossbow bolt at Glenn.
Can I get ready to deflect it?
How are you going to deflect it?
Dive in front of it.
I mean, I guess I'll just point it out and just be like, "Oh, hi! What are you doing up there?"
So with that, he's gonna look and he's gonna look at you, scowl a little bit. And he's gonna go ahead and open fire on Glenn. realizing he's been caught. And he's gonna miss, but at this point, I'm gonna need to have everyone go ahead and roll for initiative.
Hey, they took first action. We don't look guilty.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, self-defense.
Yeah.
Comes first.
Yeah, now it's self-defense. Now we can draw our weapons.
Hey, you're learning now that they flip her. Dang it, silver. Sorry, I'm out of gold.
Okay. So just for simplicity's sake, the Knights will be acting on initiative 10, and the Dragon Knights will be acting on initiative 20. Just for simplicity's sake here. So with that, go ahead and gonna roll for initiative here. Once I switch over to the correct comment, and I'll get you guys over to the map. You guys will probably be around where Randolph is, around right here.
Rachel, your music always gets me hyped during Revenant's Wake. I don't know what it is.
Yay. Hee hee.
And this is the regular guard. So, all right.
I'd probably be standing a little forward, yeah.
All right. And with that, Gideon.
I think Gideon was thinking we were just walking straight in. Well, that'd be an 8, because I'm not really paying attention. I thought everything was nice and peaceful out here.
Alizé.
23.
And Rosa.
11.
And Resident.
12.
Okay. So, Alizé, you are up first. Again, you did see movement off in the courtyard. But beyond that, you see this going as Kryn yells, "Go!"
Yeah. And it looked like that movement was someone being like escorted or sneaking. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. There was someone sneaking off. And she's going to... Is it to the... Like over here?
Straight ahead.
Oh, straight ahead. Oh, okay. Up. There. Yeah. Okay. She's going to... Let's see. So it's 35. But like... Okay. So if I get to the top of the map, am I close to where I saw the movement or no? Is it still further up?
You'll be close to it, yes.
Okay. So...
Basically, once you guys get off the map, you'll effectively be out of combat, or unless you decide you want to come back and shoot at somebody.
Right. Okay, well, she's going to... Oh, there's this, yeah, I think... Can I make my way... So up here is 35 for my movement?
Yep.
Okay. And then... Do I see anything further up now, or no?
As you're looking, you, within your distance, you'll just glancing around, you see what looks to be two people in cultish-type robes escorting off almost by hand, grabbing them by the arms. This seems to be almost... You've seen this before with your experience. This is not a willingness. of a younger mage with long black hair. But strangely, what catches your eye is a medium-sized figure adorned in plate mail, but appears to be almost undead. And there's almost a large, fiendish type figure looming around them. And there's also like various walls with pillars and also what looks to be a fountain in the center of the courtyard.
Okay. Can I try to fire at one of the robed individuals
Absolutely.
from where I'm at?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna try doing that then.
Let's see. What's the range on your bow? I should add your cross hand.
It's 30,
What's the second number?
120.
Okay, so you will be at disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna try. Okay. +7. So well, I get it's the disadvantage number.
Yeah.
So I got a 14 and an 8. 8, 9. So does a 15 hit?
As you go and fire off. All right. You manage to hit one of them as you see both figures kind of turn over and look. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And I will do the psychic damage too. I don't know if I need to parse that out as well.
Not in this instance.
Okay. So 8 total.
Okay. All right. Perfect. You managed to go ahead and hit. That's your first attack.
Yep. And so I'm gonna try again and just. Can I also just shout? They have the boy. Out. Okay. So that's another 15 because I rolled another 8.
All right.
+7, 15. Okay, and this doesn't have the extra on it. This is just the crossbow. 9.
Good.
Imagine being like a 30-year-old young mage just being called a boy. I'd be like, well, hey.
Yeah. So as both do hit, you see the other figures kind of turn and look. This fiendish figure kind of looks and you just hear off of the distance. This little guttural, wispy laugh.
Gross.
The laugh was from the fiend, you're
Yep.
saying?
Yes. Ye.
Okay.
Alright. So that's your turn then?
Yep.
All right.
She's just looking ready to kick booty.
All right. So the purple dragon knights are up. They're going to go ahead and take their movements, move up, and they're going to go ahead and unleash a series of volleys on those. Okay. All right. As you see, arrows go flying up and hitting and just bouncing off against the stone wall, but also managing to find purchase in some of the other knights and hitting elements of armor as you hear, "Ugh!" And the other ones kind of hide against the wall a little bit. With that is the purple dragon knight's turn, as Randolph is actually going to run up, miss, and now Revenant, it's your turn.
Cool. So, can I see that through the gate? What else I see?
Vaguely, especially since you've been pointing it out, you can vaguely see all of that.
And how far did you say it was from me?
Well, for you, where are you? You're here. It would be about close to 90 feet. So it's just beyond your dark vision range, but there are still some torches that you can kind of make it out.
Okay. So like the boy or the wizard assistant guy, whatever.
The boy is closer, is probably going to be closer to you.
So less than 90 feet?
About 70. Yeah.
Okay. Movement, dash, action, dash. I'm getting to him.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This is going to be a little... Okay. So that's your turn then, effectively.
If that's what we're going after, that's what Resonant's going after. That's what Alzay said to go for, so he's going.
Okay, so you are able to get up to him. As you go ahead and do so, you look over and you see this almost like this other undead figure. She looks really familiar. She seems to be almost like that of a tiefling of sorts. You seem to have come across her path once before, but she's undead. And you recognize her as the Inquisitor from Arkenbridge.
Buddy.
And then you see this large demon-like figure, and there's at the joints where at the elbow, there's mouths that appear as they're brandishing 2 scimitars, and you just constantly hear this.
All right. So would I see that at the end of the 60 feet of movement, or would I only see that at the end of the full 90?
You'll see that at the end of... You'll see all that happening at the end of the 60, and then, yeah.
Okay. So, just picturing it, because there's 2 people taking him away.
Yes.
There's the undead Inquisitor, and then there's the demon-looking thing. Those are the only bad guys?
That you can tell, yes. Sorry, there's...
How far, if I stop at 60, is he from me at this point?
He'd be about...
15, you said?
15, yes. Sorry, there's supposed to be 2 maps here, so I'm trying to provide information.
I'm just trying to picture where I'm going, because I might do something different with my action if I get to that point.
Yeah.
And see that.
So tell you what. So we'll go ahead and jump you over to here. I'll change things up on the map here real quick. They would be about here. This is the guy. This is the guy that Alizé has been hitting, and you would see this and this person, and you would be about here, give or take.
Somewhere
Actually,
here. Okay.
Yeah, about there, give or take.
Okay. And the front one is the one that she's been hitting. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna run to here then. I'll do it action to get there.
Okay. All right. So real quick. Okay, so with that, Rosa, you are up.
Okay. Remind me before like Rezaben poofed away. And he mentioned obviously these guards are enemies, but did it seem the way it was talked about that it was kind of the same things as what had just happened, where you have the necklace and they're kind of being forced to act against their will? Or would she know? It's fine if she doesn't.
Probably not, just knowing that there are other cultists, but also you know that these guards are not traditional Dragon Knights. The watch has not been talked about favorably.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. I think for now she'll just use her action to get into her form, her wild shape. I will do the healing this time just because there's a lot going on and I think she'll need it. So that's my action. And as my bonus action, I think for now, actually, I won't move. I kind of want to see where everyone else is going first, like where Gideon goes. She kind of seems like she's support right now, and she's willing to sort of follow the lead of anyone that seems to know more of what's going on than her.
Right.
Can we describe like in the moment like where our like if it looks like we're gonna run away or not, or would that still be an initiative?
You can describe it
like sometimes.
You can describe
like
if
it's
you're
like they're ready.
You can describe it if you're looking to run.
Sorry. Yeah, it does look like Gideon's like stepping forward momentum to take off.
Okay. Can I hold my movement until he moves?
If you want to hold that and have that be your, I will have that be your. Normally, when you hold an action, it has to be an action, but in this instance, I will allow you to go ahead and have that be your movement.
Okay, yeah, I'll just move with him then.
Just because, again, this is a huge map, so I'm going to.
It's a big map.
I will allow that.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
That's it, though.
All right, the other knights are up as they're going to go ahead and pull on their bows. They're going to fire at the other. Some are going to fire at the knights. They're going to miss. One is going to go ahead and go toward you, Alize. That's definitely going to miss with a 12. Another one's going to go. That misses Gideon, and then Rosa. That is going to hit with a 20.
Okay. How much?
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, that is their turn, and Ophelia is up. She's going to go ahead, hearing the word run, she's going to go ahead and dash. She's going to go, and then that'll go ahead and be her turn. Gideon, you're up.
Perfect. He is going to pop that potion of Hill Giant Strength and take. Is that a bonus action?
In my games, I house rule that it's bonus action to drink potions, action to give. So, because as a reminder, the folks out there, we are playing the 2014 rules, not the 5.5 ones.
Okay, cool. Yep. So he kind of does that and kind of roids out a bit, and will take off. And I'll do the same. I'll go to the center here in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yeah. The other guard uses reaction to swing at Ophelia, but missed, so he burned his reaction.
Okay. Cool. When I get up there, since Alize can see, I can see the cultist where Resonance out.
Yep. And again, you can kind of make out the other figures.
Well, all right. I'm gonna look at one of the cultists that's holding on to him, and I'll just go, well, it seems like every other cultist here got a cool title, but looks like you got initiated. 3 rears in? That's rough, buddy. I'll do Dissonant Whispers.
All right. Dissonant Whispers. That'll be a wisdom save on his part.
I guess since I'm not raging yet.
That will be a 16.
Yeah, that saves. So it doesn't take anything, does he?
Nope.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, it does half his damage. Okay. 6, 5, 11. Ooh, jeez. 12. 17 and a half. Whatever
so
that is.
That'll be 8.
Yeah, 8.
All right.
Take it.
That's its turn. That's your turn. Alize, you're up, back to the top of the order.
Okay. So she's going to be at the tip. Oh, Cal was also coming with her.
That's fine.
She's sorry, I forgot about him, and I was like, "Oh, who's that? That's my cat." She's going to take another shot at. Actually, can you flip over to the other thing of what I can see, please? Thank you. I'm so sorry. This is it's a hard juggling maps.
So
okay.
can you just
right
please
there.
request? Can you just go on the other map? I will allow the other 5 feet of movement just to help me out a bit.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, so we're down here, and this is okay.
You're fine.
So now we're going to. Okay, well, I'm gonna still hit this cultist guy that I was putting some pins in.
Okay.
Because I can actually feasibly hit him without. Is it without a penalty or is it still with a penalty? Because technically I'm 5 feet. Back.
Be 35 feet.
Oh, then
So I'm 35. Yeah.
You're 35 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. So you are. Yes, you'd be at disadvantage because it's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first one is a 13.
Hits.
Oh, okay. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna put the psychic in that because that's once per turn.
Didn't even give him upgraded armor, poor thing.
12 points for that one. And do another shot if I can. How is he looking?
He's looking really rough.
Okay. Yep, we're gonna do it again. Okay. Oh, those are both better. 18.
That hits with disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 8. That was a 12 and the other was a 17.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is at 8 points.
Okay, he is still up, but he is looking really beat up at this point.
All right. And Cal can't attack, but he is keeping an eye on things.
Okay. Well, he is up. He sees that he is very beat up. He's going to go ahead and heal himself real quick. Or... oh, come on. And if this thing will cooperate with me. And then, as he is looking a little bit more healed, Resident, you do see him kind of channel a little bit into him. You see almost like this dark energy surging from a necklace go into him, and he is looking a little better, but not by much. He looks at you. We're taking the boy. Stand aside.
No.
All right.
No.
That'll be his turn.
No.
And we're going to go ahead and go to the other Dragon Knights as they're going up. Hit. 10. These ones are down. And with that, Randolph's going to go ahead and take a swing. He's going to hit this one and swings at the one in front of him, takes his giant axe and just slams right into it, cleaving down the middle, but he is still up as you see bits of armor going flying around. And then going to go ahead and jump back over to this, as one of the other cultists is going to go ahead and take his dagger and look at you, Resident, and say, "It's best if you let us by, boy." With that, is going to go ahead and that's going to miss. The second attack is going to go ahead and be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
As that will be 6 points of piercing plus an additional 1 point of necrotic. So 6 piercing, but you're resistant to necrotic, so it's still 1. Because minimum.
Oh, you round up on that one?
6 point. Oh, you bamfed over, right? Or
no, because I'm resistant to necrotic, so 1 and half is 5. Are you rounding up for that one?
Oh no, I'm sorry. It was 6 piercing and then 1 necrotic. So
yeah, necrotic I am resistant to. So that 1 point, would it be 0 then? Because
it's always a minimum of 1.
Oh, okay.
So 6 points. So with that is its turn. As the other creature, you just hear laugh as it turns to you, Rezaven. It's going to go ahead and slowly lumber over to you. You just see a spit of fire coming right at you. If I could get its stat block here. That would be a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
As you look, you see it, and you manage to dodge out of the way as it goes, and you see it just start to burn elements of fire. And Alize, you also see this happen. And you just hear the other undead go shout, "I'd be careful of the chained madness. She has a wicked breath." And with that, Rezaven, you are up.
So I'll just say, like, real quickly, are you Haythem? To the guy.
Yeah.
We're here to help you. And I will try to finish off the one guy who's been holding on, since he looks pretty low, with my first attack.
Okay.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Does he count as an ally within 5 feet of him?
Haytham, yes. I'll say for these purposes, yes.
That's why I tried to say I'm helping him, to get him to be my ally. So, you know.
Yeah. He also has the Scion ring of allyship. My tokens are color-coded, guys.
Yay. 6, 10, 11 points of piercing damage.
How much?
11.
Okay, he is still up, but again, he is back to looking really rough.
Okay, I'll attack him again.
Okay.
With my offhand dagger. And that is 18.
Okay, perfect. That hits.
And that was a 4. Nice, Max.
All right, perfect. As you go ahead and take that swing and go right into it, and you manage to slice his neck, and he collapses to the ground, and he is dead.
All right. Let's see. Gotta have a good bonus action, right?
Your bonus action was the offhand, wasn't it?
Oh yes, it was. That was a good bonus action. Check him out.
It was a bonus. It was a good bonus action. It was a very good bonus action.
Yeah, that'll be it. I will stay there. I'm not gonna leave Haytham. So.
All right.
I'm gonna give him as much cover as I can from any attacks from anything too.
Okay. Well, with that, you see that this other one, she kind of meanders about a little bit. Let's see. Actually, she's going to go ahead and come over here. What was your name again? Rezaven, wasn't it?
Just staring at her.
And she will look at you as her brow furrows and her eyes turn a vicious red. You feel this hatred starting to burn inside of you. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm effect?
No. Definitely not.
Just in the distance, there's more of us off the map, you know?
16.
16. You start to feel almost elements of yourself start to become incredibly frightened and start to almost freeze up. But eventually you manage to shake it off as you feel this almost burning faith within Noralis managed to hold you together. And she looks and goes, huh. I guess you should have expected as much. All right. That's her turn. And with that, Rosa, you're up. And oh, by the way, you've already spent your action to go ahead and your reaction to move. Perfect.
Yeah. Yep. Right. I moved up here. Does that before I kind of like go forward more? Does everyone on this map like look okay that are our allies? I don't feel like they've hit too many people.
They're looking pretty okay. It seems like they're just caught in the throes of battle right now. Some of them should have moved up actually. But it seems like they're caught more in the throes of battle more than anything. Some of them have been minorly hit. As far as everyone else in the party.
Okay. I'll have Rosa call back to the captain of the guard guy that we knew as our ally.
Yeah, Kryn.
I'll say, if you need me, tell me and I'll come back. And I kind of keep running forward.
Okay. So you're going to...
Because I'm assuming everyone's going forward still. You can put me on the other map if you want.
Perfect. 25 feet. So that'll get you to there. We'll say that you are... here.
Yeah.
And it was exactly 30 feet to get onto this side of the map, to get onto here. So.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Is anyone in here wearing metal or holding metal?
Oh no. So yes,
I love the smell so much.
So
I haven't ever cast it.
So the fiend is definitely holding metal, as she has 2 scimitars. Cool. And it looks like the Inquisitor seems to be holding, or at least has a great sword on their back, and definitely also seems to be adorned in metal armor.
Okay, I want to do that. Please.
There are words I want to say that are not friendly for this stream. As every DM feels when this spell gets cast.
Okay. I have never done this before.
It's a dexterity saving throw, I know that.
Oh, you know it. Okay.
So,
go for it.
Well, go ahead and say what the spell is, so that way people at home know.
It's heat metal.
Oh, what?
Yes.
And I'm assuming it's on the Inquisitor?
Yeah, on the armor.
All right. Let's see.
You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact takes 2d8 fire damage. It's if a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
Yeah. So it did roll a 18 on its dex save.
I don't think it is a
save. Right. No, I think actually...
I think it just happens.
Yeah, it just happens. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he has to make a Constitution saving throw to make sure it doesn't have disadvantage on attacks. Right. So you rolled a 16.
If it was con, then that would actually be a 20.
Oh yeah, then that doesn't no disadvantage, but I'll still roll damage. 10.
10 fire damage. All right.
Waste.
So basically what I do is I see this happening and she's just like taking the whole thing in, looking really overwhelmed. She closes her eyes, then puts one little slit open to look at the Inquisitor, and then goes, oh, I hope this is going to be okay. And then she'll cast Heat Metal. Then, kind of an Eep situation, because that's definitely something they're probably going to want to try and not have happen anymore. I will use my bonus action to poof in a pile of snowflakes over here and
Perfect.
hide behind this pillar.
All right, with that, the other knights are up. They're just going to go ahead and roll. Going to go ahead and get us back over here. As one of the purple dragon knights goes down. Got a good hit. Other ones miss Gideon with a rolled 13. One misses... Get Rosa out of there. One misses Ophelia. And Ophelia's turn. 20. She's going to go ahead and rush on up. And she'll go ahead and get on over to the other side of the map. That'll basically have to be her turn, as she doesn't have a lot of range. But she's actually going to go ahead 20. So we'll go ahead and move her. 25, 30. So she'll go ahead and get there. And then we'll go ahead and have her move. She's going to go ahead and try and rush. She's going to rush over here as she's trying to remember your words and not rush straight into immediate danger, Rosa. But still, she has her weapon drawn, almost trying to challenge. And with that, Gideon, you are up. I'll hop us back on over.
Question about heat metal. So the way I'm reading it wouldn't, because it's not dropping the object, doesn't it still have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks till the start of your next turn? Because it's a period and then it just says if it doesn't drop the object. So is that part of the save or no? 'Cause it seems like it's separate from the save.
My spell?
Yeah, it's a different sentence. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, okay. So
I think the con save is to try to hold on to it longer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, no, that
okay.
is it. All right, perfect. Yep. So
Okay.
it will
Cool.
they'll still have disadvantage. I'll mark that. Okay, Gideon.
Yeah, I'll take the 30 feet to get to the other map.
And I'll put you about right
Place
here.
him there.
Yeah, right there.
Yep, he's still at 10 feet. So I'm trying to think. Be there. 20, 25, 30. Yeah, and then one question about, because I'm so sorry. I really wish I could find my other notes. So I know the note was to Osh, who's the Knoll, but it's signed by the Inquisitor. I can't remember. Did we figure out who that was, or is that
that was
person?
that was the person you encountered at Arcane Bridge? Was the Inquisitor?
Okay, that's what I thought.
The one that was trying to execute the spider.
Okay, gotcha. I couldn't remember if it was the same or if it happens to be just another Inquisitor.
Nope, she looks to be the same.
So yeah, I'm gonna go as he's running. He'll rage with a bonus action, kind of skull and helm, bones showing with the fire, kind of taking away his skin as his eyes glow. And I think I am just going to dash and just say, "Well, you're with me," and just kind of slide in front of this chain menace.
Okay. All right, perfect. All right, so as you're going, you just hear this coming from the mouths that are just in its arm joints. And with that, that is your turn. Back at the top of the order with Alize. If you could just move 5 feet and you're here.
Yeah. She's going to... I had never put my... Well, when we were... Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to fly up about 20 feet. So I'll move up. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going... Which would be... 5, 10. So... I don't have to worry about those things right there. So how tall are these sections of stone, by the way? on these corners?
So those are just chest high walls. They're about 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I think I will probably just go my max 35. Well, no, because we're doing math.
We're not doing the Pythagoras theorem. You just
Okay.
You just count the squares. That's
Yep.
That's
Yep,
how
that's
how
great.
it's done in the that's how it's like written in the in the rules. The hypotenuse is a mark thing.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she's gonna be there and she's going to take in stock of does it really quick look like Revenant has a good hold on this other cultist guy?
The other one hasn't been hit.
I haven't touched him yet, but
Oh, he
I'm
hasn't
there.
been hit. Okay.
Almost no one has really been hit here outside of the Inquisitor. Outside beyond the one that's dead.
Yeah.
Revenant's obviously been hit. But
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna take my first shot at the cultist guy that's still alive.
okay.
And we'll go from there. That is a 17.
That hits.
Okay. And that's going to be for 9.
All right.
And you know what? I'm gonna hit him again. We'll do both because less people.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 21.
That definitely hits.
And I'm gonna put a dreadful strike into it, and also stab myself with the D4.
Ooh.
That hurt. Ouch.
Oh, girl.
I went to grab it, and then I pushed it further into my stomach, and I was like, oh, ouch.
Girl, bless your heart tonight. You're just a struggle bus waiting to happen, aren't you?
Yeah.
Also, bless you times like 20, by the way.
I did 11 points total. Thanks.
All right. He is still up, but he is looking really rough.
I'm here to be. Oh, okay. I just keep.
Or I should say,
I keep throwing this, guys.
I should say he and not really rough, but he's looking pretty beat up at this point. But with those 2 hits coming right at him. So is that your turn then?
Yeah, and Cal's just gonna hiss
Right.
while he's also flying.
Fair enough. You see this other figure as he kind of just holds on to his necklace. He starts to chant things in this vile, dark language that sounds like he's almost speaking kind of reverse, where he goes, with that, Gideon, go ahead and make for
Count
me.
spell. I wish.
Yeah, I was gonna say two problems here. Not high enough level. You're raging.
No, don't worry. I still have it. It's okay.
The counter spell is called a weapon.
Yeah, that's
Go
what I
ahead.
named it.
Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Well, okay. Let's see.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark her to have
I don't know what those.
disadvantage.
Yeah. You guys always know the wisdom saves go well. That's a 2.
You look, you start to feel, and you feel yourself freeze up.
Not again.
You are currently, let's see, you are currently paralyzed. So, for the folks at home that don't remember what paralyzed does, because it's been a while since we've had that effect come on, I think literally was when you actually encountered Osh. The paralyzed condition is... Paralyzed creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. It's bad. So that is its turn. He's going to go ahead and...
Just okay. Cool. I was figuring out if my rage automatically fell, but
No, your rage will only fail if you are not attacked and things like that.
or unconscious.
Or
yeah.
unconscious. So
I
you
just
are
wasn't sure if incapacitated counts as that, because I know it
No.
counts for concentration.
not in the case of rage. You genuinely have to be like at 0 or things like that.
Cool.
If you're under the effects of the sleep spell, yes, it would. Since you are technically unconscious. So as he looks and he grabs, and he's currently grabbing Haythem and tugging him along, but does not move outside of your range. There, Revenant. And with that, the Chained Madness is up. It looks down at you, Gideon, and just grins. You can just hear a and it goes,
Zoinks!
gonna go ahead and make 3 attacks. As the first attack is
no.
gonna go ahead and be a modified 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Second one is gonna go ahead and be a 21. And
Yeah,
the
that's a
third
crit.
attack is gonna go ahead and be a 13.
Oh, that misses.
As one just goes wham, wham, and then tries to go with the other one, but then suddenly it just goes against your armor and just gets almost overly confident, and it snaps against the armor, but it's still intact. With that, it's going to go ahead and be that'll be 21 points of slashing, so reduced will be 11 points of slashing damage. And then on the second one, that'll be 10. That'll be 20, brought down to 10 points of slashing damage. And let's see. That is going to go ahead and be its turn. As Revenant, you are up.
All right. So the guy by me is the one who cast it on Gideon, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to break that up. I'm gonna steady aim with my dagger and try to take him down.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
That's a weird phrase.
Steady aim
I'm
with
really
my...
lining up my dagger for a shot. Yeah, it's a 24 hit.
That hits.
There's a little bullet in it.
That's pretty good.
Like steadied attack. Like, there's so many better names.
So that's 16.
All right, he is still up. He'll go ahead and make a concentration check. He succeeds.
Tried, buddy.
It's all right.
That's all I can do.
All right, with that, the Inquisitor is up. She does not take any damage at the start of her turn. It's your turn, correct, Rosa? Just making sure.
I'll check. I feel like all these druid spells have weird orders of things.
They do. Druid is... it's one of the reasons why Druid's a difficult class, because the spells are weird.
Oh, I use a bonus action to cause damage to it again after the first turn.
All right. So you are currently flying. She's going to go ahead and actually come on over to you, Revenant. And she's going to just smile and just go, time for a little bit of payback. And, well, she spoke too soon, because that's probably going to miss with a 13.
I will miss.
Second attack is going to be a 21.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. She's going to go ahead and swing on down, and you see this dark, just sickly energy coming through the blade, and she's going to go ahead and get a smite into this. So that'll be real quick, just because this is going to be reduced a little bit. That'll be 11 points of slashing plus 10 points of necrotic, reduced to 5. So 11, so 16 damage total. All right. That is her turn. Rosa, you are up.
Okay. Am I know you don't necessarily have to switch between the map, but am I close enough to help that person that went down?
No.
Or did I hear that happen? Or
You would have
anything?
heard that happen, but you are you are very far away from that. You would have to spend almost 2 turns to get there.
To their person, but through like a 30-foot spell type of thing. Like,
You would have to move 60 feet. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16. You're 16 squares away. You are a very long way away. So that would 12. So that, because you don't have necessarily the dash because you don't necessarily have dash as a bonus action. It would take you like a turn and a half to get there. You could potentially do it, but you have basically a turn to go there. You have to dash action to get there on 1 turn.
okay, because I'll just tell you what I'm thinking, then you let me know
Please.
if possible. Okay. So my thought is if I can stay like, here, I'm gonna move my piece for a minute. Like, if I can stay like here, or even back a little bit, and then I can distance heal if possible.
Hold on,
Is that
let me jump back. Okay, you're there. So bonus action, you're gonna try and teleport back or something like that.
well? If I just if I did like a healing word, let's say that's what, 60 feet, 30 feet or something.
That's 30
I can
feet.
check. So if I'm gonna check.
I'm pretty sure it's 30 feet.
It's
I
60.
think it's 60.
It is it?
but-
Okay, I'm thinking of something
Yeah,
else. then.
that's why I'm feeling like it's a possibility. But is anything blocking my vision, or that sort of thing too? So if I can play middle ground, can I?
Just
or
for
no.
simplicity's sake, you can go ahead and do it, and then you can bamf back. Just because, again, this is very big combat, guys. So I appreciate your patience. So I'll say, for simplicity's sake, yes, you can go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Healing word, you don't have to see them. They just have to hear you.
Seriously?
Hmm?
No, it's you can see.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was about
Oh,
to
one
say,
of them was you didn't have to see.
sounds good. Alright. So what I will do then, I'm gonna hold off on healing this guy yet, but that's on my future plans. Okay, I'll stay where I'm at. I'll use my bonus action to heat metal on the guy.
All right.
Or on the girl, sorry.
Yeah. Yep. No problem.
7.
Okay.
Fire.
All right.
And then I will look at Gideon just really struggling over here, and I'll use my last third level spell slot to dispel magic on his paralysis.
Make sure.
Yeah.
Just gonna make sure here. Okay.
If I have to roll for it, let me know.
No, because dispel magic is a 3rd level spell, correct?
3rd and under.
Yep,
Mhm.
you're okay. So as you go, Gideon, as you see that, you suddenly feel elements of your mind get freed.
Okay, don't do it again! I yell.
Well, thank you, Rosa. Appreciate it.
Very helpful tip. Alright, that's it.
Okay. Ophelia is up. She's going to go ahead and rush on in. She's going to go ahead and try and make a little bit of movement. And she's going to try and take a swing at the Chain Madness. Take 2 swings specifically. One, that's going to miss. Second attack, that one's going to hit.
Are we flanking at all?
It's
Or
the
would I have to
Scissory
move over?
Special!
Hold on, what?
Are we flanking, or do I have to move over to get that?
I'll say you're going to have to move over to get that.
Cool.
So with that, That'll be 8 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
I did not
Three.
save the hit points. All right, perfect. As it slashes into it, again, the laughter just continues to rise. And with that, Gideon, let's see. As you suddenly are in it, I'm going to need you to go ahead and make for me a wisdom saving throw.
No. Those are just decks. 10.
10. As you feel your mind get freed, suddenly you go like, as you go a little bit, almost feel parts of your mouth, like bits of drooling happen, and you are currently incapacitated. You can't take reactions until the start of your next turn, and I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
Woof. I don't have a D8.
Weird. It's like she's acting mad or something.
Crazy. 7.
7. You can go ahead and make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach, or does nothing if it can't make such an attack. So you
have 2 things right now.
2 things.
Well, 3 things actually.
Oh yeah.
I reach.
So go ahead and roll for me a d6 for me.
Just being honest, technically 4. Ophelia's there.
With
And she's in reach.
what's your it's 10 feet, yeah. Okay, then that case roll a d8 for me.
Yeah. Sorry, Rosa. 1.
You turn around and you look and you start to strike at the cultist.
Cool. Would it just be normal, or like, do I still do reckless and weapon master, or is it just normal attack?
You do as Gideon would do.
Oh, they normally would. Okay. Cool. So that would be a +4, 15 to hit.
That hits.
And this is a reaction. This is not on my turn, right?
No, this is what you're doing on your turn.
On my turn?
You can't
Am I allowed to take bonus actions?
It makes the creature makes a melee attack. You only make 1 attack.
Okay, so I don't have a chance to make a bonus action during,
Correct.
like before I do the attack. Okay.
Correct.
So that'd be, oh my gosh, math. 26 points of slashing and 8 points of radiant.
Well,
Of necrotic, sorry.
as you go ahead and strike, boom, you just go right through the chest, and this guy is very much dead.
Yeah, I meant to hit the laughing, my bad.
All right. And with that, that's your turn. Alize, you are up.
All right. So she is going to fly. It's time to, I guess, yeah, vicious or not vicious mockery. Did I just say that? Yeah, she's gonna hurl insults. It used to work for her, but it's, thinking of the wrong thing here. I'm going to Zephyr Strike. Actually, I'm not even gonna go that far because I'm gonna hit this undead here. So yeah, I guess she'll change out from her hand crossbow, and she has her sword out, so we're gonna do that. And well, first we're gonna see if we hit.
Okay, you going for the madness?
What is it? 23. Does a 23 hit?
You're going for the madness, you said?
Yeah, no,
right.
the blue.
Oh,
The
you're
blue
going.
one.
The Inquisitor. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
20.
Is the because you said the Inquisitor was undead too, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. 23.
That hits.
Cool. So, we are doing the additional Zephyr Strike damage. We are doing the Dreadful Strikes. And the regular. I don't know why I'm a pirate. $15 for that one.
Okay, just making sure here. All right. You said how much of that was psychic?
2 of that was psychic.
Okay, so 15. Okay. All right. Perfect. As you go ahead and strike at it, you see a little bit of you see the you did do a decent amount of damage, but it seems some elements also with the psychic seem to almost been a little bit not as effective.
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna strike again while I'm here. If I can get the right. Okay, that's the same roll. It's another 23.
Okay, that hits.
The amount of doubles I roll. Sometimes it's double ones. So, you know. This is gonna be significantly less. But that's fine. 7.
Okay, perfect.
And she's going to back up. And fly and back up. How tall's this water feature?
About 15 feet.
Okay, yeah. She'll just be... Can I just, like, stand on top of this statue's head?
Sure.
Cool.
I love that you
Balancing
called
with
it a
wings.
water feature.
What? They didn't have water fountains in our time. That wasn't a word that existed.
What,
Yeah,
speech has
so-
evolved now? We call it something else,
I think-
not a water
I think it
feature?
did actually. An aqueduct.
Yeah, fair
Silly
enough.
today.
All right, so the Chain Madness is going to go ahead and look. It's going to go ahead and make attacks on Ophelia. First attack is going to miss. Second attack is also going to miss. Is going to go ahead and go at Gideon. And that, of course, that's the one that hits. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Yep.
All right. And that will be brought down to actually only 5 points of slashing damage, as is with the offhand.
Right. Perfect.
That'll go ahead and be its turn. Rezavid, you are up.
Sweet. I'm gonna tell Haythem to get back closer to Rosa. Like, go over there.
You,
Yeah.
there, we here.
And then I will steady aim on this lady who wants to single me out, apparently.
She thinks you're cute.
Well,
She's hitting on you.
you were being a jerk earlier, so I'm not into you. 24 to hit also.
Oh yeah, that hits.
I was gonna say sorry, I'm into blue girls because I'm blue, but then I realized she's also blue, so that doesn't work.
That'll be
That's
14,
awkward.
I'm sorry, what?
14 points of damage. 14.
All right. Perfect. Right, can do
That's
it.
my turn.
All right. Well, with that, she is up and she's going to go ahead, look at you, and she's going to go ahead and try and heal herself. All right. And with that, she just smiles and goes, The oblivion has given me many new abilities. With
Still
that,
look like you're melting.
with that, Rosa, you are up. So you can move, heal, and then bonus action or action dash on back if you wanted.
Okay. Yeah, if I can get within 60 feet for a healing word, I will do that.
For simplicity's sake, we'll go ahead and say you're able to.
Okay. And then I'll healing word the person that went down.
Yep, okay. As you go ahead and do so, you're not sure if it's taking effect. They're not really moving, but the battle is just commencing. It seems that more purple Dragon Knight forces have been called, as well as even some more even guards itself that are within this given cult.
Okay. That's 5 healing.
Okay. All right. Noted.
And if do I have to use my action to dash back,
Most likely, yeah.
or do I make it?
You would have to you would be able to get there within a movement, and you would have to action to dash back.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll just be right back where I was.
Yep.
I'll be like, okay, guys, I'm back. That's my turn.
All right.
Well, you left?
And with that, Ophelia is up, and she's going to have to go ahead and make... Oh, no. With that, you see her go... Ugh. And
Girly pop.
let's
Oh.
see what happens. Someone go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
I'll do it. She's my sister.
Determine what happens to Ophelia.
4.
She just stands there, and you just see just drool coming out of the side of her face. Just... She does nothing.
Feel
job,
you, girl.
Ophelia.
When the melatonin hits.
Yep, pretty much. Let's see with that. Gideon, go ahead and repeat for me a wisdom save.
Beginning?
Gideon, yep, because it's your turn now.
Be a good old 3.
Similar thing, you just continue to drool and just incapacitated. At this point, go ahead and roll for me another d8.
2.
Just like Ophelia, you're standing there just
Prince.
just doing nothing. You just hear the madness going. Right, with that, Alize, you are up.
Yup. Well, this is super great. How is the Inquisitor looking?
She's looking pretty good. Haythem also runs back.
Yeah.
So she's looking pretty good. She's looking alright. Pretty hardy.
Okay.
She did heal herself, just as a reminder, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remembered that. Alice, you know what? We're just gonna shoot her, I guess. The Inquisitor. I wish I could help Gideon or Ophelia, but I don't have anything for that. Does an 18 hit?
As it goes, you manage to find purchase underneath the arm, and it hits.
Oh, cool. Okay. So, no, because it didn't seem like it did anything, really, right? The psionic? Or the psychic?
It did stuff, but not as much as you're used to.
Yeah, that's fine. It's still extra damage, though. I'll still do it. So let's push 5. 11. Okay, so 11 for the main damage and 4 for that psychic.
Okay.
Kite. And I'm going to fire off another one. Ooh. Ooh, I don't think that hits. 10.
as it goes and ting and just ricochets off of the plate mail.
Okay. Alizé is not very happy. But she's going to stay where she is. And she's going to instruct Cal to keep an eye on Haythem and have him not jump on him. But have him follow on foot and just try to monitor the kid.
Perfect. And as you do so, you see the chained oblivion starts to move forward, and it makes its way toward here. And, and you just hear the laughter, Rosa, and he's going to go ahead and take a spit at you, and that is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes.
As you take 13 points of fire damage.
Ouchie.
At that point, Revenant, you are up.
All right. So I'm going to. I'll steady aim and attack this girl again. I keep rolling 18s on all my steady aims. That's great. I'll take it. So, 24 total to hit, and that's pretty good damage too. Oh, it's a 1 on the dagger die though. Okay. 14.
All right. Perfect. As she's looking, you kind of strike at her. It looks, and she kind of winces ever so slightly and goes, and she kind of looks at the chained madness ever so slightly and goes, good to know. That's your turn then, Revenant?
Yep, I can't do anything else with the steady aim, so.
Okay. She's going to go ahead and rush on over. You do get an attack of opportunity, Revenant.
How bad is she looking after my hit?
Go
Not
ahead.
that bad, I'm guessing.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
It's my bonus. 16.
As you're kind of looking at her, she's looking still pretty hardy. Like, she could probably take a few more hits, but it's questionable as to potentially how much exactly.
Okay. Well, I don't have any other reactions, so I might as well just do it.
Okay.
That is 19.
That hits.
And that'll be for 6.
All right. She's still looking pretty okay, but at this point, she rushes over to the chain madness, and she goes, very well, you all can have your mage. But be warned, the others are aware that you're here and are looking for you. She grabs the madness with her blade, swings up, and arcane energy surges around, and in one fell motion, she is gone with the chain madness.
Counterspell would be nice right now.
Can you keep burning her?
Yeah, can I try?
Tell you what, you can go ahead and try one more time, yes.
Yeah.
Does that go away if she leaves the range? Does that stay active for the minute?
Just for
9.
this is just for fun. So how much damage?
Like as she's leaving. Ugh.
basically.
Oh, God. 9.
Okay.
Thanks.
And for those at home, yes, she does maintain concentration on the spell that she's casting. So as she goes ahead and vanishes, eventually, along with that, the sounds of combat are starting to fade near the gate. And that's where we'll go ahead and take a break for tonight. A very much needed and deserved break after all that chaos. Stay tuned, everyone. You're not going to want to miss what comes next. Stick around. And welcome back, everybody! If just now joining us, our heroes managed to stave off a potential kidnapping, or who knows, of Haythem, the mage apprentice to Thallus, and managed to figure out that the Inquisitor is back, along with a mysterious new entity known as the Chained Madness. And so, we pick up as the battle has calmed. The Purple Dragon Knights are collecting themselves, starting to put people into various piles. Gideon and Ophelia come out of the stupor a little bit, seeing the carnage and combat having gone on around them. Haythem, a tan-skinned man, slightly darker complexion with slick black hair, bits of white streaks in his hair, wearing crimson robes, not bright red robes, mixed in with little bits of gold and blues and like light blues as well. Very much trying to play up the element of being a mage apprentice to a war wizard type thing. He is currently sitting and kneeling and leaning his back against one of the pillars, almost in a fetal position, but definitely staring straight ahead.
Yeah, I'll go over to him since everything's gone.
Hal's trying to like comfort him.
And biscuits.
Are you okay?
I'm as okay as I'll ever be, given all of this.
What were they doing with you?
They had questions for me. They were trying to figure out what I knew about Lord Elrin, or if I was aware of any plans, where his plans were, where I was hiding them. Then they were trying to take me to the Lord. They were trying to pose as people. Where is Elrin in all this? Why would he let this happen?
Alizé's gonna fly over to the little thing over here and squat down and kind of join the combo.
I think there is a lot of confusing things going on right now. And we are finding out new things that have been secret. But we're here to help you and help find answers.
You
So trying to catch up to what happened, my bad, and kind of wipe some drool away. You're not wearing one of those necklaces, or are you, necklaces?
He reaches in and he pulls out, and you just see a simple mage pendant. There's a little gem in the center of it. It looks to be almost like that of a sapphire. Being a maid, being that of magic yourself with elements of bard, you would know that this is more of an arcane focus than anything.
You didn't get that from Lord Elrin, did you?
No, I've had this since I was in the academy.
Do you have anything from him on you?
No, not on me.
Good.
Insight?
Sure.
I want to believe him.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with him.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So as you're looking, he seems to be fairly open and honest, given everything that just happened.
Okay.
So hold up. So, well, go ahead, Alex. Go ahead.
I'm gonna detect magic. She'll stand up and she'll do her little hand movements and.
So, since that will be ritually cast, that will take about 10 minutes.
Do I have that on my ritual? That doesn't have an R next to it on mine.
Didn't you get that through the ritual casting feat?
I got alarm and it says find familiar. as rituals, but the detect magic.
Fair enough. All right.
That just ranger.
But we know, Lit,
Yeah.
that my D&D setup is messed
Yeah,
up.
so we-
if it's 10 minutes, totally
No,
fine.
you're
She'll
figured-
take 10 minutes.
So yeah,
if we're
so
doing
that's
this.
what we figured out last week is that yes, Rangers do have strength and saving throws, but D&D Beyond for some reason didn't do that and put her in Constitution save for some reason.
Yeah, it's still a negative one on my
I do
strength
not
and a
know how
5.
that happened. I am genuinely baffled. So but
You know how
with
many
that,
modifiers under your saving
you-
throws?
it's not
Just
a-
the ones?
it we looked at it all weekend. So
Yeah.
but with that, so it is cast normally. But as you do so, you detect basically normal elements of magic around them, specifically around the pendant, as well as elements around you, all the artifacts that you all are carrying. But you don't detect anything necrotic on him.
Okay. I also want to kind of do like a little sweep in this courtyard and then also we don't have to go to the other map,
Yeah, you're
but
fine.
kind of go over anybody who has fallen, especially the Watchers, and see if there's anything pinging on them, especially necklace-wise or anything that we've seen previous to that.
So, as you're kind of scanning around, you don't depict or detect anything necrotic within the courtyard itself, outside of what you find on the cultists.
Okay.
And as you're going around, again, you find very similar energy on those of the Watch. Similar necklaces that you even detected down in the basement of the Purple Dragon Knight garrison.
Okay.
Before we jump back to the conversation,
Yeah.
Can we just say I was over near where the other battle was and using the rest of my starry form to like double heal people.
Sure.
I don't know how many people are injured or need it.
Almost all the Dragon Knights needed. They gave
Okay.
up quite a good fight.
Okay, so I could pick. I have 2 second levels and 2 first levels. And if you double that for like a D8 per heal, how many would you want me to take up? She would just do it till everyone's all back.
That'd probably be all of them.
Okay, I'll do them all. So let me know when I'm back, because I'm doing that first.
Yeah. By the time you wrap up, Alize is probably at this point scanning the deceased members of the Watch.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
But I'll come over and join the conversation after.
Kryn will also walk over with you at that point, seeing that everything is under control here.
Did anyone die, or did everyone make it?
Unfortunately, some people did perish. It looks to be about 2 Dragon Knights did fall in the combat.
Did the one I tried to save make it?
Unfortunately, no.
R.I.P. Okay, sounds good.
No.
So we are here to help you because something that we have learned is that Elrin may not be who he says he is. And maybe why you were going to be taken.
No, that's not... Elrin is a wise and kind man. He would never deceive us like this. He only wants what's best for myself, but also the rest of Cormier and Lord Sylve here as well. Sure, the people of the Watch can be corrupt, and there are definitely corrupt people within these walls, but Elrin and Lord Sylve are not one of them. I refuse to believe that.
We just spoke with some guards who were told by him to do things, and then when they were found that they were doing that, an item that he gave them tried to kill them.
Make a persuasion check.
If that helps him or helps give an advantage, I can toss him the journal.
I'll say at that point, as he's kind of scanning it, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Nice. That is better. 21.
21. Where did you find this book?
In his tower back in Arkenbreed. I don't know if he ever talked to you about his wife.
He told me he was only ever single for his life. That all he cared about was magic, and that things such as romance and relationships only got in the way of the pursuit of understanding the weave and the like.
Well, that's because it's probably one of his weaknesses.
Granted, I took him at his word, but also I personally don't have any interest in that kind of thing. But regardless,
I'm sorry, Gideon LeBlanc. We are friends and all. Why'd they leave? And kind of looking around, I feel like I missed something there in the fight. Kind of confused.
how about that?
No.
Yeah, at that point, Rosa, Alize, and Kryn come on up saying, "Yes, exactly what happened over here. Glenn is attending to everybody else. Is the Lord safe?" Haythem nods. "As far as I know, everything seems to be squared away." Kryn looks.
They left.
Goes,
I'll whisper to Gideon.
Did they all left? Is that what we said?
Yeah, I said they left.
Is it?
Say why?
Yeah, but why? He's kind of looking back.
She seemed like she heard something from him, but I didn't see him say anything. And then she went to him and they went away.
Him?
The one you were fighting. Or her,
Oh.
I guess. Sorry.
Yeah, her.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, both
Gotcha.
of
They
them.
Called
Yeah,
it the chained madness? I don't.
yeah.
I mean, sounds like a theme, but
I heard Oblivion. I mean, they were.
Right, but why not finish this off? Why not keep fighting? Why just leave? I don't get it.
Maybe they tried to play off our surprise and regrouping. Something bigger in
They
the
said-
works.
They said they know we're here.
yeah. I heard that too. What they said others knew, I'm not sure if that meant like different parties or others within their ranks.
I don't know.
I'll walk over to Haythem.
Yeah, and as you're talking about this, you see Kryn motioning, and two Dragon Knights go into the castle itself. They'll check on the Lord while we take care of this business.
Yeah, just be careful. Let us know if you need anything.
He gives a nod, and he goes ahead and follows them.
Thank you for listening.
It's my job to listen to people, clearly when things falter, so thank you for having the wisdom to know when to act.
Thank you for not calling it reckless.
It was reckless, but wise all
All right.
the same.
I'll take it.
So I'll turn back to Haythem and just kind of, again, kind of drop down to his level as he sits there.
Yeah, stay
I
back.
know this is very confusing. And I think we can help more. But we should get you somewhere safe.
I would say my study would normally be safe. I can put wards on it. But even then, if Elrin is everything that you say, and this book, book is everything that you purport it to be, seems to be his hand, then I don't even know if that's necessarily safe. So I guess the question is, where would you propose?
I mean, do you think the Purple Dragon Knight's place is a good one? Should we be trying to flee town altogether?
I think that is where the most people that we trust are. Here.
The Dragon Knight garrison is typically well defended anyway.
Are you able to set up your own wards and stuff anywhere, or is that just a setup you have configured in your tower?
It's a setup I have configured within the study, and those are more Master Elrin's wards that he taught me how to activate within various artifacts. I don't know. I personally don't know enough to be able to transfer those wards or glyphs from one element to another.
Well, as you saw, we will do everything we can to keep you safe.
Okay.
So are we saying to talk somewhere else, not here? Or should we get what we know first?
I'll look to him and just say, do you think there's anything here that may be helpful to us?
I don't know what you need first. There's notes and maps and things of the like within Master Elrin's chambers, but I don't know, without taking the entirety of his quarters, I don't know what could be of assistance to you most, or even myself, if this is the case.
Did he take you anywhere else beside his quarters here in your study?
That was really about it.
The ruins?
Ruins.
Or
Temple
wild
ruins.
magic fire?
Oh, yes, I've been there before, but that is a common place to study wild magic for any mage within the bounds of Cormier. It's one of the few areas where wild magic is still exposed after the spell plague.
Did he ever have you do anything in the area?
Outside of the standard studying it, learning how to harness it, without contracting or being inflicted, nothing unusual. A lot of it was pretty standard stuff, and just the usual thing that a master will teach an apprentice about the dangers of magic and the potency of the weave itself.
Okay. What were those guys trying to do? They were trying to get you to come with. You said they were trying to trick you before?
They were trying to get me to come somewhere or go somewhere. And then they wound up dragging me. I think they were taking me to the... Pardon me. I think they were taking me inside. I don't know what they would have had inside. Maybe a teleportation circle, maybe some sort of ritual setup.
Inside the keep they were trying to get you in?
Inside the castle itself, yes.
Hmm.
Were they trying to pretend they were from Elrin?
Originally, yes, but then that woman, that undead woman showed up. A tiefling.
Have you ever seen either of those two before?
No, I haven't.
Well.
Hmm.
I'll look to the others. Do we want to look around, or do we want to go back?
I like to look around. Interested to check his quarters. And yours.
My quarters are usually where his are. He's not. He does. He's usually not here all that often. In between, once he came to trust me and my abilities to be able to discern things, he's usually gone for a month or so at a time.
You know where he's at right now? Did he say?
He said he had business up in the Dale Lands.
Great.
One of the northernmost, as far as I can recall, but I don't remember its name. It was probably about well over 3 days ago. Well over 3 days.
Time for Rachel to get out her map. Where's Northern Dale Lands?
That
It's like where we were High Moon and Ashman Ford. And...
High Moon would be more southern Dale Lands, but Ashman Ford would definitely be northern.
Is that where we did stuff with the tower?
Were. Yep.
Yeah. He's like, I felt like my wife got killed, so I gotta go.
Arkin Bridge is it would be southern Dale Lands.
There's the opposite of that?
Yep.
Okay.
It wasn't the other city, Harrowdale. It was like Arsonburg, Arkenbridge, and Harrowdale was the three that he had like sites at. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Harrowdale. Ever heard of that?
Oh, yes. It's one of the major port cities within the Dale Lands. It's probably one of the second or third largest city.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful there, actually.
Oh, I trust that you've been?
Yeah, yes, I have. All right. I don't know, something just seems off. I'm doesn't add up here. Unless he was giving you over to Dendar or something. Or these chain people. I don't know.
Alize, do you see any more of that thing that was in the corner around here?
Yeah, so I didn't get to express that, but I was gonna have as Revenant says that, she's like, oh right, Cal. And she's going to have Cal look with the detect invisibility.
Yeah.
And have him kind of fly around.
So, as he does so, definitely, you're definitely within the 1 mile range with flying around. I'll have Cal go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Dirty 20?
20. As you're scanning, as Cal's kind of scanning and you're just looking through his eyes, again, you will just almost like see Alize, her eyes almost appear like cat-like or feline as she's looking through Cal's eyes. And with that, you definitely do see what looks to be an orb kind of off in the corner of the battlefield to a certain extent, just perched, watching. But then it looks up and you see it, and then suddenly it vanishes.
Well, and she'll come out of she'll have Cal go and be where it was. It looks like we had another orb over there spying on us.
Fascinating. You were seeing through. That must be your familiar.
Yeah.
That's just
Tressums have that handy ability of seeing the invisible.
And you described it as an orb over in that direction. It sounds like scrying to me.
We had the same problem down in the Purple Dragon Knight's jail cell. Yeah.
So now he knows that you know.
Yep.
Well, in that case, we must be quick. I know I'm no longer safe in Marsenburg, if that is indeed the case.
Wow, especially with that little revelation, can I just be watching him really closely to see if this looks like genuine, like, oh my gosh, I'm in so much trouble, or if he's like,
Yeah.
oh no,
Oh, you tried to
he's
put on
faking it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can go ahead and make insight checks.
I
I'm
have to leave
trying to
Marsember
forgive
because
you
of
that.
my safety versus, oh, I'm gonna be arrested.
Or just like, oh my
Oh,
master is
You're
bad.
scrying? That's crazy.
What?
Oh no, that is so unfortunate.
You didn't set up cameras here on purpose.
I'm gonna use my last wheel to help my thing here.
Bardic Inspiration.
I love how that.
Thank you.
Like,
I
Just
love
kinda
how
look
that's.
over like, what do you think, Rosa?
Yeah, I love how that's ability has gone over the span of literally 3 sessions.
Yeah. My last one. I didn't roll that great. 18.
Okay,
Still
Alza.
beat
I
me,
also rolled an
17.
18.
Okay, 18. Anyone else roll for insight?
17.
I'm going to. Resvin is trying to trust him, but if a 15 insight ever picks up anything, I'll go with that as a passive.
Fair enough. That's fair. You're looking at him, and there's also torn between genuinely trying to understand the kind of magics that you all have. Like there's a genuine fascination in trying to understand and the pursuit of knowledge and that kind of thing, but also trying to process what is being said about his master. There's definitely a lot of trembling within his voice when it's heard about scrying and with what Resident said, which seemed to indicate that he is most likely being very genuine, but at the same time still trying to process and is unsure, but going with what is clearly the most logical, even though he may not want to believe it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll reach down to help him up at this point.
He accepts it and stands up and goes, ugh. Well, again, I don't know what would be most beneficial in that study, but if he is aware that we be going there, then I wouldn't be surprised if he has things trapped suddenly.
Just about
Let's
to
go
say.
quick then.
Quick.
Didn't
Oh,
stop us
to
last
the
time.
dragon or the office?
Dragon.
Okay.
What? No, what?
I
asking
was
question mark.
making sure that Resvin wasn't meaning, well, let's go quick to the office and then go back.
Office, yes.
Oh, the
Oh,
Dragon
I was
Knight.
right.
Oh,
Dragon
yeah, okay. I
Knights.
thought you meant like a real dragon somewhere. I was like, what?
Where did you get dragon?
lost.
What?
Sorry, the confusion's still there. Yeah, to the office.
So I was also a little confused, like, wait, hold on. I was like, I know there's a dragon in your backstory. When did
I'm the dragon all along.
So, all right. So with that, Haythem does guide you to one of the far towers, leading you up a spiral staircase, grabbing a little bit of a torch to help him see in the darkness. Eventually, leading to a wooden door that's braced with iron. He opens it up, and you see the study is very simple. It's a smaller room by comparison to most of what you've seen, but still is just as grand in its appearance, with carpeting and portraits on the wall. You see the portraits appear to be that of Elrin, an elven mage with slick black hair, very thinly cut, and adorned in what looks to be very sophisticated magely attire. There's this very serious look on his face in almost every single portrait. You swear as you're looking that this man almost does not smile. But there's also there's a desk with a fireplace behind it and a few books with chests around them. And with that, he looks around and goes, again, there's a few stuff here, but I wager to be careful. I don't know if he can set things as trapped from afar, but it would not surprise me.
I'm gonna have Cal look
on.
again.
As you are looking, he does not see anything.
Okay. We're good on the invisibilities, at the very least.
In case, too, I'm gonna do a cure wounds on Gideon.
Just
And
about to walk over to Rose and be like, "Do you have any extra heals?"
I'll do
Maybe.
2 on you, Gideon, just for that.
He has to like turn a little bit because his deltoids are still a little stacked from the potion. He was, I appreciate it. You know those friends who like have to move like this because their muscles are so big. Yeah.
So it's a 14 healing back to you.
Perfect. Thank you. Well,
Yeah, I definitely like to scan the room, see if anything stands out to me
Yeah.
that might be
Search
relevant.
high and low.
Okay, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
I'm gonna look for traps. Looking for traps.
All right, so Reziven's looking for traps. Everyone's looking for stuff.
we're going into Nicolas Cage
20.
crew. We're looking for. There you go.
Nat 20?
I got a nat 20, and I'll guidance myself as well while I'm looking.
Me too.
Perception.
28.
Hey,
28. I didn't.
what is happening?
I'm only
Yes.
feeling 22, so.
Are we married?
We are.
Oh my god.
Oh, you meant Mark.
Oh,
Oh, Dee, are we married?
The
We were for a
disappointment.
Just
tell.
happened. We didn't tell you.
Yeah, it happened on April Fool's Day. With that, Gideon, Gideon, did you roll perception at all?
I'd rather say no, but I got a 2.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
you-
this is.
In all intents and purposes, it was a no. As
I think he's distracted by the portrait and just how like
Yeah.
the look of him is just pissing him off.
yeah, so as you're looking, we'll start with Reziven. As Reziven, you are scanning and looking. You don't necessarily see anything on with the chests, but you definitely do see what looks to be on the lowermost portion of the desk. Has basically 2 sets of on the left side and the right side, 2 drawers on either. So there's an upper drawer and a bottom drawer on both sides. On the left side, there definitely looks to be small, almost insignificant runes etched onto the lock area that would be unnoticeable to the untrained eye.
That lock is trapped.
So,
Oh. Good
Oh.
to know.
yes, actually, Master Haythem has said not to bother with that area.
Mhm.
He told me
Sounds like-
specifically.
Sounds like we need to bother with that area.
At this point, normally, if everything you told me about, if this was before everything I knew about Haytham, I would vastly protest. But I
If it
think,
helps you any more, this is what he looks like now, and I'll show him what I saw in the dream.
yes, it looks like I say. I was gonna say, but given everything you've informed me about, I think it's all right to disregard his request.
Not a good man, Haytham. Have you ever heard of the Stars Light venturing group up in Horrorsdale?
Looks good. Not many of their tales came as far south to Cormier as you would expect. I've heard some stories, but
Nothing from Elrin himself.
nothing from him. Well, he might have come up in a brief conversation about adventuring groups he's encountered in the past, but he's encountered so many at this point with such a long lifespan, and that it's hard to determine. It's hard to recall.
Oh. Age.
Yeah. Well, he set a Hydra off on my party. Killed, literally killed us all.
How are
He's
you?
not a good man.
How are you still here if he killed you?
I figured that out myself. You're a mage. I'm sure you can come up with an idea.
Well, possibly, but he just hand waves, as you can tell there. He tries to think of some things, but just hand waves like this, and that's not important right now. And with that, for those who rolled, for Rosa and Alize with a 22 and a 28, as you're scanning around, the chests seem to be almost filled with standard stuff, like arcane, either stuff for like arcane components, various glass bottles, potentially for potions. They seem to be mainly storage. The books are wide variety of studying of the ancient histories of Cormyrian law, as well as even also some various other stories regarding that of creatures and furthering arcane studies. So a lot of books that you would typically expect to find within a mage, a mage's study room.
Well, it seems he's really tried to settle himself in here to corroborate his story, make it seem as watertight as it possibly can.
He,
Can I?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, I didn't really.
it's like he just kind of nods along with that.
The runes that Rezavan spotted. Is there a way to like get around those, or do I know what they do or anything?
As you're looking at them, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Oh,
ahead,
19
Sue.
on the die. Oh my gosh, thank you. 28 again.
Good night. As you're looking, you definitely recognize that this is a rune that when activated or tripped, it will definitely send out a poisonous gas to fill the chamber. So as you're doing that, you recognize that you can potentially even disable it with thieves' tools, potentially. It does seem, while there are runes to it, you could potentially try to disable the mechanism that will activate the runes itself.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll be like, yeah, definitely don't just yank this drawer open because it's going to fill the whole room with poisonous gas. But,
Okay.
yeah, he says hands already on it. Rezavan, maybe you could do that thing you do?
I can try. What do you want me to do? What do I need to do to it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. See this thing? And so I start like kind of pointing out the different mechanics of it.
Okay.
All right, go ahead
Close
and
my eyes, say a little prayer, and then guides myself to do it. Sleight of hand.
make a thieves' tools check.
Or yeah, thieves' tool. I'm so glad I have expertise on this one too. What is my guidance? 3? So that would be a 22.
22. All right. As you go, you're poking and prodding. Sweat is going down your brow a little bit as you're trying to be ever so careful. Tink. And you swear you hear a slight hiss of a release. And there's a brief flash on the runes. And then they seem to dissipate.
Rose is like holding her breath the whole time, like, oh!
Yeah.
Good job.
Is it locked on top of that?
Yes, it is locked. So, but with a 20, you were able to go ahead and unlock it as well.
Okay.
All right,
It
I
is
didn't realize you
unlocked
wanted me to
also.
do that.
I just did it because I thought. Sorry.
Perfect.
No, we wanted it disabled, but still locked. Gosh. Ah, no. Good job, Resman.
It is done.
All right.
So, as you slowly open it up, you find not necessarily any journal or anything like that, rather a series of correspondence. And they seem to be a series of correspondence between him and what looks to be in fact, the Inquisitor. They are exchanging back and forth, just again this is for expediency's sake, because there's quite a big stack of letters. Effectively, as you read through them, you start to get the idea that Elrin, aka Thalas, was contacted by the Inquisitor and started working with the cult of the Withering Oblivion in exchange for the knowledge of how soul gems work, and also to potentially allow him to be able to gain lichdom in exchange for his expertise on all things magical. And I'll say at this point, as you are continuing to read, go ahead and make for me an investigation check.
Investigate
Guidance myself.
Yeah,
the letter.
since effectively you all are basically passing around letters at this point.
Yeah, can I just like assist her? Give
Sure.
her advantage.
Sure.
Thanks. That is
I'll
better.
guidance anybody who needs guidance too. Whoever doesn't have it can have it.
D.
I'll investigate too. I'll have it, Rezavan. High five.
It's all yours.
Is that
25.
Okay, Rosa, 25. Rezavan.
I'm guidancing.
Oh, and
Alize.
so in that case, Alize.
22.
A lot of 22s.
A lot of I roll a lot of 22s.
Yeah,
Okay.
22s and
Alize's a
28s
fan of
tonight,
T
like-
Swift.
Get any more, and she will be summoned into the campaign. I swear.
Yeah.
We all know that she is an eldritch beast like that.
Yay.
That is.
We'll stave off Mariah Carey somehow.
Please. So as you're continuing to scan and read through the letters, you come across what looks to be the last one. Alize and Rosa, you both are able to find it. And it reads as follows. Dear Inquisitor, thank you so much for all the information provided. I have passed on my knowledge to the cult of Dendar as requested. I trust everything with the infernal sickness is operating well. I continue my search, though I worry about these heroes you mention. One of them especially sounds familiar. Tell Greer to stay on his guard.
Oh, yeah.
Alize just slams her hands on the table and says a bunch of stuff I can't say on television. And I
Can
knew
you
it.
imagine all of them just reacting like that, and then like I'm just like,
Just start
what?
destroying the entire. Just
Oh,
disrespect your surroundings.
I knew there was something gleaming in that little eye of his when we were talking to him.
I mean, he definitely reacted weird at some points. So, yeah. This
Evidence.
confirms it.
And this is why I do my job in the Feywild so well. And it's even better with you all here.
What gets me the most is this is the first evidence of all three working together.
Yeah, they're all sharing knowledge with each other.
This is condemnation in the highest degree if I've ever seen it.
To wit, I say. I agree. Anything else pertinent in that letter, or is that kind of the end of it?
Well, that's the gist of it.
Yeah. He seems to have had a hand in creating the infernal sickness. Passed all his knowledge on to Cult of Dendar.
Which the Withering Oblivion needs soul gems.
Everything's
And all of them
connected.
are after you.
You know, you go away for a couple centuries, couple millennia, come back. Same story every time.
I mean, Rosa, to be honest, kind of a good thing we met up when we did.
Because of the connection.
Unless we caused the connection. But yeah. Sounds like they were all going to help each other anyway.
Yeah.
Haythem,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about all of this, lad.
It's not your fault. You didn't... You're not the one that tricked an entire country.
It's not your
So
fault
this-
for believing in him. Tricks a lot of people.
Yeah, this isn't his first rodeo. He did the same thing back in Arkenbridge.
To be honest,
His
it's a
other
good thing we
tower.
got to you now because his other apprentice is not so lucky.
Mhm.
So, from what we found in the journal, kind of like flipped another page, he's been using apprentices to test out his own rituals. Try, I guess, for lichdom or what else, what other gains he's trying to get. But this is what his other apprentice now looks like. He kind of shows him the abomination.
Anothic.
So, he used to be a red Thay. So, I mean, I guess
That I do recognize. So he's been sacrificing apprentices for soul gems, yes?
seems like it.
Or
And you s-
experimentation.
And you say your party, all of them were killed?
And trapped into soul gems.
So they were also a part of his experiments.
That's what we're figuring.
Well, technically my soul's there as well, I think.
You
Not
are a
sure.
strange person.
We
take
have
that
a
as
very
a
unique,
compliment.
dynamic group here.
The cleric went to revive me and I think brought me back, but my soul's already attached to the soul gem.
Hmm.
Something along those lines, I guess.
Curious. Complicated, but curious.
Quick question. As I'm reading that last letter, the way that he's wording it, does it almost seem like he's parting ways with the cult? By the way he said that, or am I reading into that?
I'll say it seems like he's not necessarily parting ways, but definitely providing thanks and a little bit of caution.
Okay.
It seems that he's almost trying to impart wisdom of playing the long game on things.
Okay. So it doesn't seem like they parted ways, because like my thought originally was like, oh, maybe they were trying to get Haythem because
Yeah.
he pissed them off or something. But that doesn't look like it would be the case, at least from what we're seeing.
At least from what you can parse out within writing, it could also just be maybe like, oh, maybe they work together on a case by case basis, but it's really hard to tell from the letter itself.
Okay.
Also, I'm starting to believe him, and I'm like 99% there. But Gideon would like to do one more insight check if he can, of like when he's talking about processing this and really learning all this information, if this is not again a ruse of like Elrin's 2-3 steps ahead and he's trying to get like a spy in to trust us or something like that.
Right. Go ahead and make that perception check, insight check. Perceive if he's a liar.
Yeah. Natural 20 on that one.
All right. As you're scanning, he is definitely someone who is trying to accept the fact that someone that he had looked up to and trusted for so long turned out to be an awful person. Something like that does not happen overnight, but you can definitely see the cracks are starting to form, especially with evidence like this that's just irrefutable.
Yeah, I think this whole time Gideon's been like almost like very defensive and on guard, almost like intimidating stature, as like keeping his eyes on him the whole time. And I think with that, it kind of like breaks, and he just kind of goes over and just puts his hands on his shoulder and just, "You'll be all right. We'll make sure of it."
Well, with that, I don't know if it's safe to stay here much longer.
Why not?
No. But do know, Haythem, that even though this is how things are panning out with your teacher, the experience and your knowledge you can still use for good. It's not like he can corrupt that base and that soul of you channeling your magics. That's still good. It doesn't make you a bad person. It makes him a great liar, though. He pulled wool over everyone's eyes. Here.
And now you get to be a witness. We can take him down
Now
together.
you can help more. Mm-hmm.
I'll do what I can, but I know I definitely can't stay within Cormier. I doubt I can even stay within the Dale lands if he's around.
Yeah, do you think they sent, or he sent his weird friends to come get you? I don't know why they want you.
If they knew you were here, as that woman said, and everything you're saying is absolute truth, which it definitely seems to be, and you have connections, and all of you have connections in some way to what's going on, it wouldn't surprise me that they would probably want to get to me first, so that way you, before you all did, potentially kill me or turn me into one of those foul creatures, or take me away and kidnap me. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it was pretty clear back when we were investigating in the Purple Dragon Keep that, like, we knew everything. So I guess that would make sense why they would act.
Honestly,
Okay.
It sounds like he might have given you up.
Probably.
I'm sorry.
He just nods.
Just looking around, is there anything else in this room that can be used for evidence, or just help identifying him, or just like maps on like anywhere else he might have been studying?
So just with the perception checks that happened earlier, there was really nothing else worthy of note. A lot of it was just playing up the image. The biggest piece of evidence that you have is the letters.
Cool. Kind of put it in with the journal and all the other like kind of bits of evidence and letters that they have, and I think at some point it might be a good idea to make copies of this, to be honest. Leave it with people we trust. something happens to us.
That'd be a good idea. Also, speaking of evidence and journals and stuff, Haythem, do you know how to read dead languages at all? Or anything?
Well, it depends upon the language. My Netheril is a little bit rusty. Not fully there. What languages are you looking at?
It's deep speech, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Deep speech.
Deep speech. The language of the of aberrations.
That's what he wrote, like another secret thing in, and so I've been trying to learn it. I have this, and I like show him my cipher.
He looks, goes.
But
We have fun hobbies here.
It's very my deep speech is very basic. It's not like fluent or even conversational. It's very choppy. A lot of the languages would be in very wooden translations. They wouldn't necessarily be translated and then localized, if you will, to like adopting fully to be fully understood by someone who speaks common.
yeah. Do you think you could add to my cipher or help me a little bit to speed that along?
I absolutely could.
That would be great.
I can provide some knowledge. We're heading to the garrison, I assume?
I think so, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'd-
should probably head out.
I'd be more than happy to be able to assist. You did
Thanks.
this yourself?
Yeah. It really helped. It was like an anxiety fueled, thing, but usually that helps you focus.
This is extremely well done.
Oh, thanks.
And,
Yeah, we sort of
He is very smart.
surprised.
well, I can tell.
We sort of surprised her with the apocalypse when she was translating that, so it definitely became a good hobby of hers.
Well, if anxiety gets you, like, if this is what happens when you get anxiety, I'd be most curious to see what happens when you're calm.
Oh, me too, actually. Well, I'll let you know when that happens, ever.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult if I did.
I'm not insulted or upset. Oh, did you hear me? Sorry, I don't know. If
No,
my mic cut out.
he just acknowledges that and goes like,
Oh.
and just he gives a slight laugh to that and just keeps on walking. He goes, and then you just see him take out a quill as he's writing, and it just seems to be adding to it. And the pen almost seems to be, he doesn't ever need to like dip it in an inkwell. He just keeps writing out, takes out another bit, goes like with adverbs and verbs, and creates another bit of a chart as you all are walking back to the garrison. So
Awesome.
yeah. Kryn meets back. Yep.
You got this. Guidance him.
Perfect. Kryn meets back up with you all. Well, the Lord's all right. We informed him about everything that's going on. He'll probably want more information about everything with Elrin sometime later, but I trust that is evidence against Elrin or Thalos.
Yeah, it's not great.
And yeah, we'll wait until we're in your office and not in public.
Very well. So, as all that happens, you eventually make it back to the garrison, and where everyone is on guard, and Kryn raises his hand and goes, "Everyone stand down. Be on guard for the rest of the night. Be wary, be watchful, and ever vigilant. But for right now, the threat has passed. We lost a few, but they knew the risk. Drink to them and their memory this night." With that, there's a loud cheers, and Ophelia looks at you all and says, "I think I'm going to have a drink as well. That just sounds really good. All this is very exciting. Don't get me wrong, but I think I'm going to join them in that drink."
Go for it.
Right?
So with that, she goes over, "You! I haven't arm wrestled you yet. And the guy goes, huh?
Let out steam.
And you just see what looks to be this unfortunately thin-railed man that seems to be more dexterous than he is strong. And everyone around him just starts laughing. It was, okay.
Free gold on Ophelia.
Everyone was, one little guy looks over and he goes, lad, I think everyone's going to be doing it. It would be I think the bet is going to be more if she's going to break his arm or not.
We have a healer in the house. It's all right.
So, but with that, Kryn eventually does get back to his office. All right, this night has already gone pretty late, so let's go ahead and continue it on. Glad to see that you're all right, Haythem, as he's kind of continuing to jot down. Oh, yes, glad everything is all right there. Did you want me to translate some of this, or?
If you can, that would be fantastic.
Knock yourself out, lad.
All right.
Not literally.
So,
Please. Oh.
right.
Person's like raising a weapon.
With that, he kind of just sits down in one of the chairs and tries to go, puts the book down and takes out a piece of paper and just continues to start translating ever so slowly, going out a word. You just see him going mentally and then jotting things down and scratching things out as he's trying to organize the sentence. I am getting flashbacks. I'm getting so many flashbacks. So, with that, Kryn looks over kind of curiously and goes, well, anyway, good job again to you all about this night, that it was all figured out, especially that the Lord Sylv and everything like that is fine. So tell me, it seems like you have more evidence on our mage friend here.
And General Greer.
I have the pile of notes and I have the last note on top and I just kind of like in front of him.
He looks.
Yeah, that one is particularly relevant.
He takes it, starts to read
Automation to the highest degree, if I would say.
Here? A paladin of Bahamut?
Weird.
But he had some.
How is he still a paladin if he is working for these people?
He might be getting around his oath somehow. I don't know.
Be an oathbreaker.
Hey, I successfully contacted that prayed one time to Bahamut and it worked. Maybe we can try doing that again in High Moon. Get that divine smite going. Right on top of his little head.
He leans back and... If this is I believe this letter. You all have not given me a reason to doubt you and your judgment yet, or any evidence that you've provided. If that is indeed the case, Greer is still a paladin of Bahamut. I admire your willingness to go and take care of those who have done injustice. But be careful. If a paladin like this has truly managed to deceive people, even with in his own order, going full on toward him could spell disaster, because he could still have the garrison which he oversees at his beck and call.
I'm sure he's earned trust and all that. I mean, how many times have we mentioned we think he's suspicious and it gets brushed off? And it makes sense why, but
yeah.
Yeah, this is not going to be a kick down the door sort of thing. This is we need evidence and we're going to present it to the right people when we have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do wonder if the priestess there that I was able to talk with, I didn't get a bad feeling from her like I did with Greer. So I do wonder if we might be able to contact any Harpers or anything, pass along messages and have them keep a particular eye. Maybe send her a message. She can also add to that.
Well, if you have someone within High Moon who is aware of these things and you trust, getting contacted with them would not be a bad idea.
Is there anyone we trust, like, a lot?
I don't really think so.
I mean,
even the High Priestess, I hesitate.
Who did... That was forever ago. We worked kind of closely with curing people. Was it the other Bahamut girl?
That would have been Nell.
Nell?
Yeah.
Yeah. We worked with Nell a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, and that was the priestess that Alize was talking about.
Yes, okay. That's what I just wanted to make sure that was the same one.
Yeah.
And then wasn't there like someone that was at the Leaves of Learning or something, and we worked to make the cure, like Rosa and Revenant did?
Yes, there was I'll say for this, because it has even been almost a month and a half, actually close to 2 months in game. Go ahead and make an intelligence check to see if you're able to remember the name of the person, because you only interacted with them once.
If I have it, does that count?
If you have what?
The name of the person?
That's you, the player, are able to recall it.
Person pays attention to people, though.
He does, so that's why his DC is a little different.
15.
It's just intelligence?
Yeah.
11.
So, luckily, you both are able to remember that his name was Jacob.
Yeah, didn't he drink a lot of coffee or something?
He drank a lot of coffee, and
Yeah.
he was a drow.
Yeah! Okay. I got it.
So who's Tulik then?
Oh,
Besides
Tulik.
that's
I'm
the
sorry.
name I had.
No, his name was Tulik. Jacob was a different character.
Okay.
Jacob was a different character you guys missed.
Okay.
So-
I was like, Jacob seems like too simple of a name for this campaign so far.
Yeah. No, it was too. It
I was
was
like, a drow named Tulik. Oh, wait.
no his.
Another drow?
No,
Named
it was a different character named Jacob that got bypassed.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like the people we worked with the closest to make the cure to the infernal sickness, I would trust, at least to a certain extent. I know Greer, like, technically hired us to help, but I don't know. I guess he had to play along to a certain extent.
Well, he was in league with Thanos. It doesn't mean he was in league with the spider, and he was worried about the spider.
But is that because the spider knew his secrets as well?
Could have been.
There is a chance here that
Actually,
he
hold
is
on.
keeping his... What?
Alize, can you just look real quick? Now that we're back in the office.
Oh, sure. Cal will do his invisibility thing.
As you're looking, you don't see any orbs in this room.
You see a square.
Oh
no.
A rhombus!
He's evolving.
It's
Stop
the
talking about me,
Pentagon!
all right?
I was gonna say a pentagram. There is a chance that Greer is in an undercover double agent sort of situation that he is keeping his oath, right? Now that I'm playing the devil's advocate on this side, but if he hasn't broken his oath, he could be playing a double agent. And he could be feeding information, both true and false, trying to keep up a ruse, trying to play or oblivious. And if the spider, the way he presented the information on the spider seemed tense, as we know, and now we know that they had a history. So I'm just saying, there's a chance he could be playing both sides on this.
Well, there's.
I don't think that's the case, though.
I mean, number one, if he's working with the cult, like not the Dendar one, the other cult, Chained Oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
Withering Oblivion.
Withering Oblivion. I mean, Rezavan saw that it was a creature of light and it can appear good. So, wouldn't that mean that maybe the powers translated might look good also?
Mm-hmm.
Like something Greer can do. Number two, I guess it would be important to be able to tell. I mean, we have 3 parties here, all with their own allegiances, but they're working together. So is Greer with Withering Oblivion? Is he with Thalos, or is he with the Cult of Dendar? I don't think he's with Cult of Dendar. I think it's one of the other 2. So which one would it be?
Right.
Sorry. Explain that again for me. I'm a -2 intelligence.
Well, all I'm saying is that we have 3 bad guys all working together.
Yeah.
So which bad guy is he working for? Like, what was his first?
Greer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is it Chained Oblivion?
How did the
Withering
wording go
Oblivion?
in the letter again?
Yeah, when it
The
talks
last
about
part.
Greer, how did it?
Basically,
Yeah.
it just mentioned for Greer to be on his guard and things like that.
Probably where the information came from. He's overlooking the infernal sickness. Sorry, I went Michael into getting in there. So, I mean, sounds like Withering Oblivion in the beginning, at least, right? I mean, he was overlooking the sickness. That's why he went to the Hot Moon. Doesn't mean
Yeah.
they weren't in contact before, but I mean, that's at least where we first knew, like,
He might have
realized
been
this
helping spread
activity.
it. Yeah. Hey, Rezavan, weren't you talking to that person in the Soul Gym that was supposed to be investigating him?
Yes.
Do you think they had a suspicion as to who he was affiliated with?
They didn't say they saw anything, did they? They just got there. They didn't even get to investigate,
Yep.
if I remember right.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
But why,
Yeah.
like, what made them investigate him in the first place? Like, why would they even bother in the first place?
they said that it was like general upkeep to, standard
Oh,
procedure
so it wasn't like
auditing type
they
of
were
situation.
suspicious of him.
I don't think there was anything when I talked to Rin that there was anything.
Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe it is Withering Oblivion, though. That would probably make sense. And then once it got bad, he had to pretend to try and fix it to keep his position. And then we
Mhm.
actually fixed it, and then oops. Or something. I don't know.
I mean, it'd be a lot of things, to be honest. So far, what we do know, outside of just theory, that's how he found out about us. Now we were working together. Passed along to Dendar for you. Eventually passed on to Alice for me. Either then or specifically after we went to the tower. And now they are sharing information, and probably were, at some point, making contacts between people. I mean, Greer's someone in circles that I'm sure Thalos would have. So that does make sense to pass along soul gem information. Spider, get things done. Cult of Dendar is more spread out. That's why they pass along that to us here. Maybe I'll give you Haythem if you go after Gideon. You know.
I want to know who's really orchestrating and composing all of this. There has to be somebody who's pulling all of these strings.
Withering Oblivion, the main guy. That's what I think.
Could be, but Dendar seems extremely selfish and self-serving. I mean, they all are to an extent.
What takes down one's enemy is helpful to their cause.
Yeah. Maybe they think they're all using each other.
Yeah.
Which it will implode at some point. Or at least come to a power struggle, which is something to potentially exploit and look out for.
Or you take Dalelands, I'll take Cormier, I'll take Dragon Coast.
Yeah.
Haythem,
Bring down the whole region.
Haythem kind of looks up from his nose and goes, I don't mean to interject, but it is not unheard of within Faerun's great history that gods of different allies or different even potential alignments or beliefs work together for a larger goal for whatever purpose. So I'm only just now coming into this, so I don't know as much as you all clearly do, but it's not unheard of.
Yeah.
Can I think on anything, and I'm fine having a disadvantage on this, as she's just trying to think through all of these.
Yeah. This would definitely be a religion check as you're trying to recall anything. Again, just because Feywild being scrambled, that would be a disadvantage because.
Yeah, first roll's a 15. Second roll's a 1. No.
Honestly, kind of makes sense for Alizé. With this being.
She gets a headache. She's just.
Yeah. It's one of those things of like sitting in the middle of like pre-calc and you're just going like, what?
Yeah, can
I roll for that?
Sure.
And can Cal too?
Sure.
Okay. I was gonna say he knows her stories.
Yeah, knows her stories and also is, as we found out, smarter than half of the party.
This mother fluffer.
24.
24. All right.
He doesn't have like a religion thing, but I did roll an 18 flat.
So it'd be his intelligence.
Okay, that's +0, so 18 flat.
Okay. So as you both are trying to recall just information about the gods working with each other, obviously the good aligned gods tend to work together. There's precedent of that. Evil aligned gods, both Alizé and Rosa would know that Shar and Cyric worked together in order to kill Mystra, which started the spell plague. Where Cyric killed Mystra, and it was all done by Shar's beckoning. So there's that precedent. There's also precedent with the likes of Bane and Miracle working together in specific instances. So again, it's not unheard of. Alizé, you would definitely have more familiarity with the Shar and Cyric story.
Yeah. I think Cal will just remind me in our little cat language. But
yeah, now that you mentioned, I do remember a couple times that different evil gods worked together to go do something bad. So yeah, that makes sense.
And we know that there's stuff going on now, so
yeah, and definitely, I mean, I don't know what it will mean in the coming days, but they did mention that a lot of people know we're here now. So...
Well, if that's the case, then copy down as much information as you can. I recommend that you all leave Marsimba as soon as you possibly can. And we will be on the guard here. As much as I would love for you all to stay, for the sake of my city, it might be best if you all leave as soon as possible if they know that you're here.
Yeah. Is there any sort of teleporting abilities or anything your wizards can do, or Haythem, can you do?
Or a ship we could take.
Or a ship?
Haythem looks up and goes, I am not that powerful of a mage. I can't even do a teleportation circle.
You'll get there.
Oh, I admire your confidence in me. With that, Kryn looks. As far as ship is concerned, yes, there's definitely many ships available within the dock. Some that would be crazy enough to potentially even make their way out to the Dragon Coast, if that's where you're looking, or even heading northward to the Dale Lands. Plenty. Many captains that would be more than willing to assist.
Do you know one that you trust?
Well, there's one that I definitely do trust. He looks up and goes, it's an elven woman, but goes by the name of Haley. I'm sorry. That's different captain. This one's name is Sarah.
Is that a shout out to Lux? Or was that just a joke?
Is that an H or an A?
No.
It's fine. I didn't think you would. It's just when I heard the name, I had like flashbacks.
With an
Nick's
H.
Game.
So, with an
Okay.
H. He looks goes by the name of Sarah. She is fearless. Some would probably call a little bit of crazy to face various waters. As far as I know, she doesn't have a big vessel, but is willing to go anywhere if the price is right, or even if the cause is right. Valiant woman.
Exactly what we need.
So you'll be able to find her. She's rather tall, curly hair, and wears a long coat with the sleeves cut off.
Stylish.
Okay.
Is
that's
there-
helpful.
Yeah, is there a way you can perpetuate our cause to sound like a good source of worthwhile payment?
He looks at us. Honestly, everything you provided is more than enough, and considering everything you've encountered tonight. He raises up and goes, there's 800 gold pieces to split between the lot of you.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, this works. I didn't know if you were just going to write us a note.
It's best if I don't get involved in this. We don't want to trace her back to me, which can just lead to further conspiracies. As far
True.
as everything's concerned, she will just wind up being someone you just hired.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. This will help a lot.
Mhm.
Very well. He looks at, I'm going to go ahead and copy this letter. You will be able to have it within the morning.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That, so I agree with that sentiment. Go ahead. You have all earned your rest for the night.
Thank you for your help.
I feel
Thank
a little rested, to be honest, but yeah, I understand what you mean.
Oh yeah, you
And-
slept all day.
And thank you all for your help.
Yeah.
That
What was the name of the soldier that fell?
Aaron.
No,
If you
Aaron.
don't mind, I would like to perform my rituals on him to help him rest.
Oh, yes. My apologies. There were two. It was Aaron and Jewel. You can put them both to rest. He and her.
Their families get out from the city or the Purple Night when things like this happen.
I will be writing a letter to let them know that they fell.
Right, but are they taken care of, given gold or anything?
I'll be taking care of that. That is part of my job, but yes.
If you need any, like to donate some, give like 10 gold back.
Very kind. Yes, with that, go ahead, get some rest.
Out of character, do we just want to do 200 each?
Yeah.
For splitting the gold.
Sounds good.
You give whatever you want. You want to give him.
Yeah. There you go, buddy.
This is
You
200.
can give him 2 gold, then he would have no idea.
This is 200 gold. Gives a single gold piece.
Yeah.
Mhm. You could do
So
Or
it.
give
glad-
him a silver and be like, this is special. It's 200 gold. But it just looks
It's
different.
just copper.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Wow,
thought
I
of
have a
I
lot
thought
of
of
those in my bag.
I thought of a prank, but I'm not gonna do it. But what if we tricked Resident into thinking that Electrum was the most helpful source of type of money, and then he just kept getting people.
Alice is gone. I don't know
Wow,
where
she's
Alice went.
dead. That's so sad.
Wow,
Alice
she's
said-
got the gods. It's so
Alice
crazy.
mentioned the forbidden word.
Uh-oh.
She
Ah.
exploded into confetti, but she's not coming back together. What's happening?
Here's the thing: Electrum is not new to D&D. It's been around for a long time, but even then, it's utterly useless. I hate.
Oh, yeah.
I hate Electrum so
Yeah.
much.
I love Electro.
My party hate
So
my
funny.
party know my in-person game knows I hate Electrum so much that they constantly troll me with it. And I
Mhm.
Listen, I'm
and I love
playing
them for it.
Faye.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
have to do it.
yeah, and I love them for it. But yeah, they constantly troll me. But anyway, with that, Haythem stands up. He seems to be still translating. He's like, there's a lot to this. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to get through, but it's very curious information.
Yeah, so far.
He goes, I encountered light, big. I think it's supposed to be a great light. I encountered light, big, blinding,
Yep.
holy,
Yep.
but
Wondering.
spoke unkind. I think that's supposed to be ill. Worth pursuing ?
Yeah. That's the Withering Oblivion.
Ah. Well, it makes sense with everything you were just talking about in there.
Yeah. So we actually talked to him. It's
So this whole apocalypse thing too with the sun, wasn't it supposed to be celestial? Withering Oblivion?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the Withering Oblivion is the one pulling the strings.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agreed with you. I was just saying this is more proof of that.
Mm-hmm.
This is not I told you so moment. This is I agree with you, Rosa. I think you're super smart.
I'm just so used to everyone like not.
Man,
telling
why
me
am I
the
getting the
things.
backhanded compliments and all hate them over there? It's, you're like taking him off the hook.
we've
trying.
never
He's
doubted
Been through
you.
a lot today. He gets a pass.
I've been sleeping in a nightmare all day.
And you're
Rosa,
fine.
If you've been feeling unsupported and unheard, we have been hearing you.
I'm just saying, this feels very deflating. And then all of a sudden, about an hour is like over, and his muscle just like deflate physically. Well, motherfucker.
It's the NPCs that don't believe you.
What?
What?
I'm just kidding.
It's all simulation? What?
He
I think we
suddenly
need some bed, y'all.
he suddenly achieves kin or whatever it is in Elder Scrolls. But anyway, eventually with that revelation and confirmation is, well, still, thank you all. If you all do leave tomorrow, I would like to see you off, but if not, thank you. I'll find my own way.
Well, I was about to suggest that you come with us, at least for this first half.
Where are you going?
I don't know. We're trying to figure that out.
Going east.
Westgate, I thought.
South.
East West Gate, yeah.
Southwest.
Yeah.
East. East. South. East. I
Yeah.
looked at the map.
Yeah, so east to West Gate.
Do you do you have anything to protect you from scrying?
Not me personally, but if we're going to Westgate, I might know someone in Westgate that could provide.
Because I think if you were able to get protection, you probably would be safe going on your own. But until then, I'm not sure.
Okay, then to Westgate.
You could teach me more of deep speech in the meantime.
I would love to.
I see your real goals there, Rosa.
She look- those-
Okay.
I would absolutely love to. Sounds great. Get my mind
yeah.
off of my mentor.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like super fuel. Just the worst things ever happening, but you know.
It's that or knitting tiny sweaters for rats.
Yeah, I could teach you that if you want.
I think I'll be good. Thank you.
Yeah, I had this also secondary dream about like animals like crawling around on my chest and doing like biscuits and stuff. Was that a real thing?
Yeah, that was Cal.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was-
he was watching.
Well,
it
and
with you.
Tyler, yeah.
Oh my gosh, all of them?
Yeah, we left
Tyler
all
was
with you.
Tyler
he
was
left a
probably making a
surprise on
rat's
my
nest of
armor
your
too,
hair.
by the way. Ugh. All right.
So with that, as you all then make your way to going to rest for the night, preparing for your journey to meet up, potentially find Sarah to take you to Westgate. That's where we'll go and wrap tonight's session. All right. Good session tonight, everyone. Interesting combat and a lot of reveals. This is going to be very curious to see where it all goes as the plot thickens and the threads are starting to come together. It's going to be very interesting. You're not going to miss what comes next, folks. Trust me. And anyway, thank you all so much for watching and listening. Until next time, keep being awesome. Cheers. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing to be notified when more go live. Thank you to our official artists, Rachel and Dee Lee, for the character art. You can follow them under their socials, Pip400art and Raphaziel, respectively. If you want more D&D actual plays in between Revenants Wake, consider checking out games run by Mark and Mike on Twitch and YouTube under Marquee Gaming and Bardic Dice. And as always, thank you for the royalty-free music done by Kevin MacLeod, Ivan Dutch, Critical Role, and the Dungeon Playlist. Thanks to everything in the description below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.